y'all know what's next. Just get no limit shit. We with the shits. I'm focused on getting rich. MOB, forget a bitch. Right after I hit the bitch like rolling on my beach. 30 on my waist. 30 to your face. 60 to your face. 90 to your face. That's a closed case. You a old nigga. Man, you washed up.
What did I type? VIP McGurk?
Yeah, say VIP McGurk and get off. Oh, McGurk playing us right now? Well, GG.
Oh, shoot.
Bro, I'm just saying, you got a lot of potential
you
YouTube
shouldn't be that
videos.
scared, but...
And you got him at guard, though. Look. Switch on defense. You guard Clorox. You guard Clorox.
We gotta be completely sound for this game, man.
Yeah, for real.
On defense, you got Clorox. Pull up game right there. Well, alright. That's on me. That's on me. I'm supposed to switch.
All the lists is in here.
That's a glitch playmaker. Oh, McGurk in the lanes. Let me find out. 2 center cheese. Yo, if he's reaching, come to me and then go to the line. You gonna cook this shit easy, though. Forward. I'm the snack. I'm the Clorox snack. Oh, I missed that wide. I got McGurk. What's the pass? That's all me, bro. Yeah, I'm on the way you shot that. Three. And watch the pass. Watch the pass. You're kicking it out. Man, they don't want to give me nothing. Don't read. Shit, old bag. Told that bitch I got money, ayy. Counting them bunnies is nothing, ayy. Told that little bitch I got money, ayy. Told that little bitch it is nothing, ayy.
VIP McGurk?
Yeah, say VIP McGurk and get off. Oh, McGurk playing this right now? Oh.
Well, GG.
Oh, shoot.
Bro, I'm just saying, you got a lot of
I
potential
mean, you
YouTube
shouldn't be that
videos.
scared, but
And you got him at guard. Though. Look. Switch on defense. You guard proam. You guard proam.
Hey Cole. Cole, join my park so we can run proam.
Defense, you got proam. Pull up game right there.
I know, come to the park. I mean, yeah, so Cole, I really need you for proam.
That's a clutch playmaker. Oh, McCurdy in the lanes. Let me find out. 2 center cheese. Yeah, if he.
But they switched. So they want snitch, but they snitched.
Get the season pass now. 4 DLC packs for one great price.
Why hasn't he got the ball yet? Like, the nigga on the... I'm screening this nigga. Why the fuck? That means somebody open. If the center on me and I'm screening the nigga, somebody open. Sub day is Friday, Spanish. Or tomorrow. It's not... Shit. It may be late tomorrow, though, because tomorrow I'm going to a basketball game and a party. Because I'm on probation, my nigga. Like, I gotta enjoy my time while I can. Jesus Christ, my nigga. Shit. Trap? I gotta enjoy my time while I can, bro.
see me, then go to the corner. You know what I'm saying? You gonna cook this shit easy though. Pour. I'm the snack. I'm the Clorox snack. Oh, I missed that. Why? I got my girl.
I've recently had some unforeseen medical expenses. Can I get a tax deduction for the hospital bills?
In your case, yes.
Oh, aren't you helpful? It's so difficult to find good help these days.
Roads have revolutionized the way we travel and see the world, but that doesn't mean every road is safe and perfect. Here are the most dangerous roads that you need to avoid. Arc de Triomphe. The Arc de Triomphe was started in 1806 by the order of Napoleon to honor his war victories. Located in the infamous Paris, France, the Arc also plays homage to a complex roundabout that has proven to be exceptionally dangerous. Because of the shape of the road and the heavy traffic, accidents happen every 20 minutes. While it's still a tiny stretch of road compared to the other roads in Paris, the Arc is still dangerous for both cars and pedestrians that should be avoided if you don't pay attention. Guilin Tunnel Road. Located in China, the Guilin Tunnel Road was built by 13 local villagers in the Taihang Mountains. The tunnel measures to be about 15 feet high by only 12 feet wide. It is known as the road that tolerates no mistakes. There are also 30 windows along the side of the tunnel and is one of the steepest roads in the world. Despite its bad reputation, tourists will still visit the tunnel on foot and risk getting hit by a car. Commonwealth Avenue. Commonwealth Avenue is located in the Philippines and is known to be very dangerous to pedestrians due to the heavy traffic it receives. Commonwealth Avenue is an urban highway with 18 lanes total. But what makes this road even more dangerous is that it can't really handle the heavy volume of traffic and bad weather to the poor drainage system that results in flooding. Large buses combined with tiny motorbikes are also a common accident on Commonwealth Avenue. Highway 431. Also known as the Highway to Hell, Highway 4 miles, and has terrible visibility during bad weather. There are also sudden 2 to 4 lane changes that make merging exceptionally dangerous. The World Health Organization gave 431 a scare level of 4 out of 10, and it is the United States' 4th deadliest road in the country. There have been countless deaths, and 431 is littered with crosses, symbolizing the lives lost on the highway. Fairy Meadows. Known as the second most dangerous road in the world, and is located at the base of Nanga Parbat Mountains in Pakistan. According to the World Health Organization, the fear factor on this road is rated as 9 out of 10. The road is at a high altitude, has narrow lanes, and the road itself is very unstable. In closing, the name Fairy Meadows is rather deceiving because it isn't for the faint of heart. Karnali Highway. About 50 people die each year on the Karnali Highway, located in the Himalayas in West Nepal. The road is completely made out of dirt, which causes cars to slide around. The world may seem like a dark place right now, and people may be your least favorite part of it, but there are truly good people out there if we look. Here are 10 photos that will restore your faith in humanity. Before we get started, hit the subscribe button and keep up to date on all the latest videos from the richest. Team Hoyt. When Rick Hoyt was born after being deprived of oxygen, he was diagnosed as a spastic quadriplegic with cerebral palsy. His parents, Dick and Judy, paid hefty money for a good education and technology for Rick so they could communicate. When Rick wanted to participate in a 5K, Dick pushed him in his wheelchair and came in second to last. But after Rick said, "Dad, when I'm running, it feels like I'm not handicapped," Dick started training so his son could feel more normal. Today, the two have participated in triathlons and marathons, with Dick pulling and pushing Rick the entire race. Free haircuts. A 29-year-old barber by the name of Joshua Coombs works at one of the nicest hair salons in London. But during his time off, he gives free haircuts to the homeless. It's all a part of a campaign by Josh and his friends using the hashtag #DoSomethingForNothing to encourage people to help others in any way they can for free. Solidarity. McKenna was diagnosed with breast cancer and went through chemotherapy, she lost her hair. So 11 of her friends decided to shave their head in solidarity and support their friend during this trying time, and they hired South African photographer to capture the moment. The friends donated their hair to a cancer organization, showing support for others going through the same ordeal. Kittens in a basket. During a flood, animals are often the main casualties as people will scramble to get to safety, unaware that a furry friend might get caught in the current. But in this photo, a young man was willing to risk his life to rescue a litter of kittens with mom swimming by next to him to ensure her baby's safety. The photograph was taken by Biswarajan Raut, who was nearby to capture the incredible moment. A mile in his shoes. In this photo, we see an anonymous man give a homeless girl his shoes in Rio de Janeiro. As you can see, the girl is overcome with emotion, and the man doesn't care that he won't have shoes because he probably has a few more pairs at home. It's the perfect example of sharing your goods with the less fortunate. Running for water. In 2010, Kenyan runner Jacqueline Ntepi Kiplimo was running the Zhengkai International Marathon in China, which saw a fellow runner suffering from dehydration, but the runner had no arms from the elbow down, so he couldn't grab the water bottles that the race was handing out. So Kiplimo grabbed a water bottle and helped the man drink water, and she stayed with him for most of the race. The helpful deed cost her the win, but she has no regrets about it. On target. In February 2015, a teen in North Carolina was in Target looking for a clip-on tie and got much more. When the store had no clip-on ties, an employee named Dennis Roberts showed the teen how to tie a tie and even gave him some tips on how to nail the job interview when another customer shot this photo. I'm sorry. Christians are typically seen as against homosexuality. During the Chicago Pride Parade in 2010, there was a ministry called the Pastoral Care for the Marin Foundation who wanted to take a stand. Instead of the typical lecture and judgment from traditional Christians, the foundation held up signs saying, "I'm sorry," to the LGBT community, and people were so moved, they left their parade spots to hug them. Man's best friend. On ties, an employee named Dennis Roberts showed the teen how to tie a tie, and even gave him some tips on how to nail the job interview when another customer shot this photo. I'm sorry. Christians are typically seen as against homosexuality. During the Chicago Pride Parade in 2010, there was a ministry called the Pastoral Care for the Marin Foundation who wanted to take a stand. Instead of the typical lecture and judgment from traditional Christians, the foundation held up signs.
Who are they?
Oh, they're the Kingsmen.
We did try and put you back together. That horse could have done a better job.
Hello, Mr. Dundee. Do you have a tax question?
I've recently had some unforeseen medical expenses.
Oh, I hope it's not too bad.
It's pretty bad. Anyway, can I get a tax deduction for the hospital bills?
In your case, yes. You can enter the expenses here.
Oh, aren't you helpful? It's so difficult to find good help these days.
But you were the one sitting on the wall.
Did you say something? Yeah, thought not.
Have you ever watched a show and noticed they never reveal the face or identity of a reoccurring character? Maybe there's a historical figure that leaves you wondering who he or she was. Well, you've come to the right place. These famous real and fictional figures all have something in common. Their faces have never been revealed. At least to the point we've been able to 100% confirm it. So, hit that subscribe button and prepare to see, or not see in this case, famous people who have never revealed themselves. Charlie Townsend. In the late 70s and early 80s, viewers tuned in to see what three gorgeous private investigators would get up to that week. While we definitely saw a lot of the angels, one major character who never showed his face was Charlie Townsend, the boss who directed the ladies on their missions. It's said that only the right-hand man, John Bosley, ever saw the boss's face, as he talked to the rest of the cast through a speaker. Dr. Claude. Hey, it's not just real people whose faces we missed out on. If you were a kid growing up in the 80s and 90s, then you will likely remember a certain bungling police inspector, his niece Penny, and their dog Frank. Inspector Gadget was always solving crimes somehow related to the evil Dr. Claude. Yet throughout the series, we never saw more than the Claw's arm and his pet mad cat. Sure, a line of toys and more recent films revealed his face, but the identity of the original animated Dr. Claw will forever be a secret. Mr. Wilson. He was always there to provide advice, witty analogies, and bizarre personal stories to his next-door neighbors, the Taylors. Of course, we're talking about Mr. Wilson on the hit show Home Improvement. Most of the time, Wilson's face was obscured from the nose down by a well-placed fence. Even when we thought we might get a glance, a prop or another actor's head always seemed to get in the way. It was not held up during
No, my dad hasn't bought it for me yet.
never ended up being revealed on air.
Ask him.
Tank Man. Fictional television characters aside, there are actual historic figures whose faces remain totally unknown to us, even decades after they became famous. Take Tank Man, for example. He gained worldwide fame during the uprising in Tiananmen Square in China, yet no one knows what he looks like. In fact, no one is 100% sure who he even is or was. All of this despite being captured on television cameras and famously gloved with Chinese tanks as they moved on with the protesters. Will we ever know who Tank Man was or what his face looks like? The odds? Look good. The President. A lot of shows based around politics in Washington, D.C. have a character play, the President. Then there's me. While we watch Vice President Selena Meyer, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, navigate the political landscape, it becomes apparent rather quickly that we never see the actual president. We hear a lot about him and learn about meetings and activities he's involved in, but POTUS never shows his face, not even once. Whether a tactic to keep focus on Selena and her crew, or just a way to keep the show evergreen and timeless, the fact that we never see the president isn't realistic, but it helps keep this comedy going. Ugly Naked Guy. You likely heard his name mentioned many times. You may...
No. Why? You wanted me to buy you VC.
Yeah, but he said you can't.
I could just do it myself.
Yeah.
If I did, I'd... Nigga. I spent it all. Cole.
What?
You said you wanted $5.
No, I said I wanted 10, but you said no, we'll just give you $5. I said that's cool, I wanted $10.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're gonna do me like that?
Well, which one are you buying?
The 20.
Relax, baby. That's okay to say, oh.
What?